sit down.
Oh,
You
we
wouldn't
gotta
be able to
make
like
a
anything comfortable.
Can we make a t-shirt that says my butthole is sacred?
Yeah.
Hello everybody. This is another episode of Another Round. Another episode. I am Jake Williams, as always. This is my partner in most crimes, Luke Williams.
Sure.
Doing a piece of some cheap pizza. That's all about it. Now I know what you're thinking. This is coffee. When we say anything else, it's coffee. I'm the one who's the I'm the one who's the alcoholic. So, Luke, if you're not familiar with the show, which I know you didn't watch the first episode.
Yeah, I started, but it was like 20-some minutes. And I was like, dude, gotta quit working.
So anyway, the point of this show is we have different hosts, different revolving door of things. We ask ourselves questions. We try to learn more about ourselves. We play a little bit of Would You Rather.
Yes, I would.
Luke, it is common to have someone else other than me start off questions. So give me a question off the top of your head to ask that we can answer together.
Stranded on an island. Do you eat your foot? Or
Or do you want me to take the question?
kill and eat your companion? Like, we were on an island. Would you eat your foot?
Rather eat my
first?
foot or eat you?
Or you mean, yeah.
That's tough. Because either one of us has a lot of meat.
Oh.
It's interesting.
I'd probably work my way through the feet. Because, like, I mean, I got 2 feet,
Don't
you
go.
got 2 feet. I'd slowly make the transition.
You do not want to put my feet in.
Well, no, I'd probably eat my feet. If I
Then
had
eat
to.
me.
Then if I had to, I'd eat you.
So, so no matter what, you're eating something.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna survive. I'm getting off that island.
Okay, are you gonna wait for me to die, or are you just gonna kill me anyway? I mean, does it eat me?
It depends on how many coconuts I have, and how many bushels of bananas.
How much we stock? How much rations we make before you?
So if it's like a year or 2 down the road, and I'm still hungry, we have no more plant life, I may consider killing you.
It's a little harsh, don't you think? So you would eat me?
It's all in the sport of survival.
I would eat my foot. I wouldn't eat you. I'd eat my foot. But again, this is different story. Like if we had more like coconuts and bananas, depends on what kind. I don't know. Then maybe I won't. But you know, maybe I have that craving for red meat. But I wouldn't eat you.
I do like myself a nice hearty steak.
I could eat my own foot, mostly because I don't want other people to try to eat their feet. That is a toxic environment.
But see, we're eating
You don't
our
wanna be a
feet.
part of
We're
that.
eating our feet to, keep ourselves living.
Well, I don't want to be
Longer.
alone.
See, if we were to eat your feet, we'd all probably die.
But I don't want to be alone. I don't want.
Yeah.
I want companionship. I don't want to be like Castaway. Tom Cruise. Tom Hanks.
What is it? What's the book? I think it's Lewis and
Clark.
Clark. I think it's Lewis and Clark when they wrote their book, Captain's Dog.
They ate the dog.
They ate the dog.
Yeah.
It's a sad book. Spoiler alert. They eat the dog.
I'm telling you, Lewis or Clark, one of the two. One of them is banging second to you. I have a feeling.
I don't know.
We've got some like uncovered history.
Oh, it's
Maybe
a
maybe
given. I'm pretty sure they did bang at least 5 times.
Which one? Lewis or Clark?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
What if they had a three-way? This is why I love
Worst
this.
porno
This
I've ever seen.
This is why I love this show. It just goes in so many different directions. Okay, so we come to the conclusion that I would eat my own foot. And Luke would eat me.
Well, after I eat my food.
You can't. You gotta pick one.
Well, yeah, I'd probably eat you.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not checking. I'm checking my phone because we're gonna play a little Would You Rather.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Alright. Okay, Luke. This is a question I asked Adam, but I didn't ask him on the show. I asked him a different time. So I'm gonna ask you this: if you could be any bug in the world, what bug would you be? And it has to be an insect. It can't be an arachnid. It can't be a scorpion or a spider or anything like that. It has to have, at least. Like I'll take caterpillar or something like that, but it can't be an arachnid. It has to be an insect. This caterpillar has like 20.
Probably be some kind of a beetle. It's like bigger. They got that extra like armor on top. Their exoskeletons.
Like, look at that. We learned something.
And because I remember watching Bugs Life, and the beetle guy.
I actually watched that last weekend. That's why I thought I asked that question. You like the dung beetle in there?
Because I mean he's a badass, but behind closed doors, he's
More under the exoskeleton.
anyway.
But you wouldn't want to be a dung beetle then. 'Cause then
No, I don't want to be
you're around
associated with
shit.
No.
Yeah. We make a lot of poop jokes, but we don't want to be around poop all the time. Send me way too many Snapchats.
Sometimes I'm just really impressed with what I've conquered. So I want people to share
Look, I made
that
this.
victory.
I'm the Picasso of my toilet. Actually, maybe more of a Jackson Pollock thing.
It's abstract.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta squint at it when you look at it.
Why are we talking about? Okay, so my answer, what bug would it be? But just try to narrow it down. What beetle would it be? So it's not dung beetle, but like narrow it down to another. I don't know what to do with it.
I'm not even sure like how many beetles there are. Beetles.
I'm sure there's thousands.
Oh, there's a lot. But I want to be one that's not associated with dung. Probably be like one of those cool, big, poisonous ones. Shrek feared
You ever-
are those feared bugs.
Do you ever see those pictures on the internet of like prehistoric bugs? Like giant. There was like a giant version of centipede. Scariest thing I've ever seen. You imagine walking in like a forest somewhere and then a gigantic centipede was there.
Sugar pants.
And then you would become a dung beetle then.
I don't mind bugs and aminals.
Wasps terrible.
But if they're coming at me, they fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with them, so but like this if they're coming at me, they scare the shit out of me. There's a bug over there. Alright.
I would be an ant.
Oh yeah, you just be
Mostly-
super buff.
Well, yeah, and like I would be like the soldier ants in the rainforest because they can kill pretty much anything.
Like Sylvester Stallone and ants.
Which I liked ants more than Bugs Life, simply because they had 6 legs. The ants had 6 legs, and the movie was inconsistent with how many legs the insects had, and I couldn't.
Although it was
Actually,
although it was strictly fiction, it was more politically correct.
Because it's about there were more humans and their oppressors or whatever. But my point, okay, I liked Bugs Life, but next time, Pixar, if you make a sequel, 6 legs for all bugs, all
Let's
bugs,
get the anatomy right. Let's get the anatomy right.
6 legs for all bugs. Cool, they can walk upright like in ants, but at least they had 6 legs. But yeah, ants. Because you can live way much more than your own weight, and you'd be like, you'd be super yoked, man. Like, if I'm lucky, I mean. Did you know that some like ants, some species actually have wings, right? But
Is
but
it like
most of them,
female?
actually have wings, and they lose them when they queen. But yeah, the queen always has.
Again, don't have sex, kids.
You can't fly it. Which is a metaphor for real. Sword ties again. The 1 minute you get tied down by a certain lady. And... No, I'm just kidding. I actually hope you don't. It's the second time I've said that. 2 episodes I've said that twice. Alright, so this is my favorite part of the show. We're gonna play a little Would You Rather. Luke Stahl.
So, this one time, I was backpacking across the mountains of Europe. Of course. And I went up to this waterfall, and I saw this woman bathing in the trickle down waterfall.
Explain the story.
And I went up there, and I looked deeply into her eyes, and I started to cry. She was so beautiful. And we just laid there, with the water coming down on us, naked bodies. We didn't act on anything. Alright, instant spark.
I wanted you to keep going.
I was trying to, but I can't do it. Right.
Would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or your funeral?
Well, if nobody shows up to my funeral, I'm not really going to care because I'm dead.
Then that means you were dead.
It's true. But I'm okay with that.
Not far.
But if nobody comes to my wedding, I'm going to say not my nobody comes to my wedding because if that's the case, I'll blame it on my wife. And say that everybody thought she was a bitch. So. And hopefully we'll be divorced within the year.
So, you said wedding?
Yeah.
I would say funeral, because then nobody would like me. I would say funeral, because then it would mean that nobody would really like me, and they would just make me. I can see it from heaven. Who am I kidding? Everyone now.
He's not wrong.
Would you rather have...
Yes.
Would you rather shit bricks, like actual bricks, or puke slugs?
Probably puke slugs. Having a brick out of your ass.
Like a big red,
Continuously,
like going through that canal, that hole.
That's how big it is. That's how big it is. It has like a stretch of about there. There's no way that I could fit that out of my bum.
I agree. I really think so. Would you rather use toilet paper, sandpaper for toilet paper, or vinegar for eye drops? This is a tough one because they both equally be very painful.
Probably the vinegar. Okay, you wouldn't be able to sit down.
Oh,
You wouldn't be able to like do anything comfortable.
Can we make a t-shirt that says my butthole is sacred?
Yeah. It'd be a top seller for women.
Would you rather eat a... Oh, my answer is, yeah, I would say same thing. Eat a bowl of shit once, or have explosive diarrhea for the rest of your life. I would eat a bowl of shit once. It's a one-time thing. You gotta...
Do I get to season it? Do I get to use like some
You
salt
put
and
a milk to
pepper?
make like a bowl of cereal? Cocoa Puffs. Would you rather be a dragon or have a dragon? I would be. You know how badass I'd be.
I would be a dragon.
You spit fire, and you can talk so much shit, and nobody's gonna fight you because you're a dragon. On the flip outside of that, I would also really want a dragon. So that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
I would want to be a dragon.
But I would also love a dragon as a pet.
That's true. Okay.
Because How to Train Your Dragon really made me want that. Would you rather be hairy all over your body and not be able to shave, or not have one hair anywhere? Okay, I
I'd be hairless.
Hairless, or you have hair all over you, could you?
Hairless.
I
think I look good bald.
It does. It looks like a young, ambitious Lex Luthor.
And I also like to think that women like hairless men.
Oh yeah. Bitches love swimmers. But at the same time, there are women out there that like the hair.
They like the facial hair. I mean,
I don't think that's weird. I think it's weird that women that have a preference for like back hair, chest hair.
that's really messed up.
That's super gross. I wouldn't want that. I don't want to. If I'm a woman, I wouldn't want to feel like there's a rug on top of me. I don't know. I love my beard too much. I don't know, but I'd rather be hairless than have like a forest chest. So,
Oh
yeah. Would you rather be rich and ugly or poor and good looking? Well, this is easy because I'm already poor and good looking. So, be rich and good looking. I don't know. Money can't buy happiness, Luke. And you're not going to be very good looking, so I mean, it can buy a lot of supermodels to
Yeah, but that's not real. That's not the real deal.
That's not real life.
See, if you're rich and ugly, you're not gonna find love because they're only there for your money.
Yeah.
But if you're like us,
You gotta do it for the money.
poor and good looking,
Yeah.
women come, and then they come again.
Oh.
Keep picking my glass up if there's nothing else. Refill.
As you refill that, think of this answer. Would you rather be able to turn invisible or be able to fly? Oh, they got the idea. What if you're a Pokemon?
Gotta catch him up! Oh, a Pokemon might be a super badass Pokemon. Nobody can catch me. But like one of the ultimate rare ones, you know?
Here's a good one. Discover a cure for cancer, or find out once and for all if God was real. So you can shut everybody up and say, hey, I took a selfie with God. He's real. Or would you rather cure cancer? Either way, I think it's helping out humanity. So,
I would find the cure for cancer. Because I already know the second one's true. Therefore, I don't need to find it. I don't need the reassurance for myself. I guess that would be helping everybody else.
that's what I would do. That would be my opinion for it.
But
Put it all to bed and be like,
my argument on find out if God is really real is open your eyes, look around. There's your proof. Whereas cancer, I actually honestly think that they have a cure for cancer.
No, you're not one of those guys.
I just think that it's such a money,
Oh, don't
a source
give
of
me
money
that.
that they won't actually like really give it out because it brings in too much revenue. I mean, it's it makes sense if you think about it.
That's just... Would you rather have a penis-sized nipple or a nipple-sized penis? Size of your penis on your chest.
Damn.
Or your penis being the size of a nipple.
I'd rather have a. I mean, I could get that removed. The nipple removed, unless it's got actual like sensitivity and like pleasure out of it. Because I mean, I could like.
Please let that be a thumbnail.
But
Be a gif.
But yeah, I mean, I could get that removed, but there's really not a whole lot you could do with a nipple-sized penis.
Yeah. You gotta have a penis size.
I'd basically be a woman with clit. saying a man with a clit, but I'm saying I would end up basically be
Be a woman, yeah.
Because I have no dick. Therefore, I would have a clit.
We cut it the wrong time. This guy's out, but
I have no dick.
Would you rather have a sawed-off shotgun or a flamethrower in the zombie apocalypse?
I get the shotty.
Flamethrower. Yeah, it takes out, but it's
Yeah,
not gonna
but
kill him. It's just
yeah,
gonna set him on fire, and then
It's gonna
you
bring
got yourself a
attention.
forest fire, and then Smokey's not gonna be happy.
Or the youth. Right, fire. Hey, Smokey, wake up and the world is shit. Doesn't matter if horse. Anyway.
Here's the worst one. Watch your parents have sex for the rest of your life, or join in once and stop. There's no winning in this situation.
So I have to.
You have to be-
get in there and like join my dad and
Yeah. This is the nastiest one I've ever seen.
or watch it like every time they do it or like
You have to watch. They do it like every day. The rest of your life, you have to watch. You have to sit there. You can't leave. You have to watch till completion.
See,
There's no winning in this one. There isn't.
I don't know. I would say.
I don't wanna have
I
to
would
bring someone
say that I would. I almost want to get in there. That way, it's just over with and done. Because if I'm constantly sitting there watching my parents, there's no end. So if I just get in there,
There's no winning.
do it once, keep my eyes closed, pretend it's
I
how
can't
they're buried.
No, I would watch. There's no way I would get in there. No.
Oh man, I don't know. It's so hard. It's so messed up. Is there an option to kill myself?
That's a good question. They got the idea.
Invisible or